want to try something here in Mulesoft, so I'm gonna create a small API. So I'm gonna use my personal account to show you. I already built the RAML. I had the RAML here in the design center. So it's this one. This API is gonna connect it. It's gonna integrate SAP system with other systems. It's gonna use a couple of objects like customers, which is called business partner in SAP, and the sites, which are the location of the fixed assets. So here's the RAML. Here is a small RAML. Here's the description, the types. I built the types that I'm using with the properties. I'm not using error this time, but it's a small file. If you have to build a big file, like 1,000 lines, you can use several files and just include those files and refer those files to the main file. But because it's a small one, it doesn't matter. So the only thing that I'm doing differently, like using the best practices, is like included samples. I just put a folder and put all my samples here inside this folder, and you can test this API here inside the design center. You just click send, and it's gonna show you the return with the array and all the stuff that you need. But what we're going to do is we're going to export this RAML file from the design center to the Anypoint Studio. So we're going to use the same account that I already have. Select the API that we want to use. We're going to name it SAP System API. This kind of naming that you use like for best practice system is because it's the first layer of the API like connectivity. API is just the name, and SAP is the same thing, the system you're connecting to. So once we have that, we just click finish. And it's gonna start creating the project. I don't want to change perspective, which is okay. This is gonna create a new project with the API key router, all the error handling, and the console, of course, to see all the projects all the functions of connection that you have in there, on a way to say it. So if we run this, for now we're gonna see the console. Okay, once it's deployed, you can see here the URL of the API of the console. So we can open to your local host. I'm gonna use HTTP for now. This is using port 8081. And if we wanna see the console, which is all the documentation of the API, which is clicking there, and you can see everything here. Here is the customers. Get okay. Once you have that, you can try it. I don't need to add parameters right now, so you can see here the example of the JSON file how return with each an array and the response. So once we have that, we just want to let's go and stop the project and then start building stuff. So we have the different URLs like the customer parents. Customer is going to bring everything. Customer parents is only going to bring parents, and site. This is going to bring the sites only. So let's do just one for this example. So the first step we're gonna do is like, okay, we're gonna bring all the customers, everything we have on customers. So we need like a database connector. I don't know if we have that, and we're gonna do a select statement. We don't have that, so we need to download it. How do we download it? We go to the Exchange. We just type here database, and it's gonna bring in a list of the database. We're gonna use the database connector. We add it, and we just finish. Now we need that select statement, and we're gonna put that select statement. Let's minimize this one. For now, we're just gonna bring the customer. So let's use this select statement. And for now, we're just gonna bring all the customers. We need to create a connector for this database, and the connector that we're going to use is the Microsoft one. We can download a library, or we can use the recommended library that we have, that Mulesoft has on it. Once it's installed, we just need to call this host. And the instance name, the port is 1433, and the database name. Let's use this database. Test the connection, and the connection is successful. So we click OK, and we just bring we did a small query here. So we're gonna do select star from CRD, which is the table. We'll bring the information from the business partner of SAP, and we're just gonna bring car code, car name. What else we're gonna bring? Create date, update date, and let's check the other fields that we need. Valid for, and I think that's it. Let's check again. Create date, update date, valid for is enabled, car name is name, and car code is that one. So we need to let's use a convert to bar chart. And it's going to convert the bar chart in create date, and the format we're going to use 110, which is American format. So convert to bar chart, and you're going to convert the date in 110 format, which is the format for that. Oh, okay. That's different labels. We're good to go. Let's check the transform object. So now we're gonna link the fields with our output. So Coco is gonna go with Coco, name is gonna go with name, create date is gonna go with sys create date on, update date is gonna go with update date, and valid for is gonna go with enable. So we have all those fields, and we're ready to test. So let's run this, save the project. So let's test this. Let's go with the local host on 8081. Let's go with API and customers. So you bring all the customers as you see. So that's it.